Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Elsa Cruz. Welcome back for more Skyward Sword. You are back inside the Thunderhead, and we're going to go ahead and learn the third song from the Isle of the songs? Isle of the God, whatever. And we're going to go do that right now because we are going to go to the final area of the, well, not the final area, just the final place to get our, our nonsense situated in terms of our sword. So that's always fun stuff. We just finished off the pirate ship, didn't we? Yeah, we did the pirate ship, and it just so happens that today is actual Speak Like a Pirate Day, which is the stupidest goddamn thing I've ever heard. Well, just anything in general, like it's like Happy Kitten Day. It's like Jesus Christ. It's like it's like always trending on Twitter. Is something new day? It's like it's not even remotely witty. And I guess like Reddit was all speaking in pirates. Like, why is that even? And it kind of makes me feel bad because we just got done with that area. But you know what? It's okay because I can't do pirates for shit. It just feels like we were here. Let's go and deal with this nonsense again. We got the crappiest gift ever, Goddess. I hope you got something to say about this. Now, Eldon's song is a little bit interesting, to say the least. And by interesting, I just mean, who the hell wrote Eldon's song? It's like such a weird little thing. But, oh, sweet mother of God, what's happening? Link's like, whoa! Oh, God. It's like, you're right underneath me this time. What gives? Alright, Fifi, you're gonna do your nice little hand jive and dance here. Master Ellison, I have important information. Yes, you always have important information for us. So this is the same thing. I was having a bit of trouble deciding where to start this video, so I decided just to start us off here, and then we're gonna go do some stuff in Skyloft, and then head straight off to the volcano area, which is, of course, the area we need for the last Sacred Flame. You'd think that'd be the first place we'd go, considering it is in a volcano. And again, it's kind of following in the same vein as before, in the sense that it's a cool area. I have nothing really against the aesthetic of the fire temple in this game, or rather the earth temple, and the volcano itself. But I'm more or less indifferent, but at the same time, yeah. But anyway. Link's looking at it as like, God damn it, what have I created? Anyway, the song is called Din's Power, and that song itself isn't that bad. It's just I'm very mixed about it. I don't know why. It's like I feel like I should really like this one for some reason, but I just don't. It has like the appeal I need it to be for me to like it, but I've committed Din's Power to my memory. But when we play it, when we're summoning up the silent realm of this of the volcano, that is where it gets a little bit ridiculous because it has to be a little bit different for us. But of course now we get the ability to douse for it. So let's get out of here, shall we? Okay, and it's just gonna be annoying me now. Okay, come on, thank you. So, yes, very nice stuff. Oh, also, while we were over at the linear, right in front of the Sea of Love, I should say, I did forget a couple of things. More or less, I just forgot to grab a goddess cube. I'll just throw it up right now. Basically, it's right next to that goddess statue, and you just go ahead and use a claw shot to get over there, and you go inside the cave, you kill all the arachas, and then you go make your happy-ass way to get that goddess cube, and that one you could have gotten immediately after, we did everything. I just completely forgot because I was so into wanting to do that nonsense. So I went ahead and activated that, and then I also forgot to, well, I didn't forget, I just grabbed the last goddess chest that happens to have appeared in the area where we already picked some up before. It's just on the other side of the gate. I think I made note of it sometime over there, so I just grabbed that. It's just a potion medal, so I figured it's probably just not even worth it to show it on screen because of how unimportant it is. Also the fact that I think that's our second one we've gotten so far. I don't know if the abilities stack. I could see them not, but I could also see them canning. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna head off to Skyloft. I'm really hoping we can get that stupid Peertress nonsense sorted out and also finish off Fledge's quest. I think I was mistaken before, but I do believe we only need the 2 stamina potions and not a third one. So at least we're not, engraving it into his head there that, drugs are good and you need all the stamina in the world to impress everyone. Jesus, there's so much tornadoes over here. What the hell does that say? Oh, it's really Weird. Okay, well, I want to drop over by the bazaar because we can actually upgrade our bow as well as collect a new quiver in order to carry more arrows as well as do a couple of side quests. I think we can get up to 2 heart pieces here. Maybe, maybe not. We can't do anything, you know, in terms of gratitude crystals. I mean, we can grab 10 more here, including Beatrice, but it's not really going to make a difference until we have 70. So we'll go ahead and come back here, I do believe, because after we get through with the Elden Volcano, we're not going to be 100% through, so just keep that in mind. All right, Beatrice, I know it's been a while, but what do you got to show me, sugar tits? Oh, you came to see me. I'm so happy. That's right. I love his response is this. You make me so happy. I think I'm going to keel over. Lately, when I think about you, my head gets all fuzzy, my heart races, I get short of breath, and I feel all dizzy. You don't think, could this be? Sounds bad. Sounds bad to me. Oh, you're such a tease. Whoops, kind of forgot myself there. Back to work. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, I was going to ask. Oh, she didn't say anything else? Okay, I was going to ask if you wanted me to take care of you forever. Yeah, sure. If that means paying for all of my expenses, you know, dental bills and all that nonsense, go right ahead. But this is a morally obligated, you know, verbal contract that we've got here. I was almost saying soundtrack. I need to learn how to keep these delirious dreams in check. Oh, God. Okay, so finally we got this. Darling! My name isn't Darling, bitch! Alright, yeah, let's get this taken care of, shall we? Hope you're not in a hurry to go, sweetie. You know, my break's in like 5 minutes. You know, we can head in the back and, never mind. Alright, so let's drop this off. No, we only got the 1 potion, and then we bought that a while back. No big D's. Okay, so let's go get rid of the heart metal. And I do believe we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different. Do I want the fairy? I think we need a bottle for something, but I'm just going to go ahead and just save my fairy for now. Ugh, go there, and then we'll take this. I'm going to hold on to the sacred, or the goddess shield, because that seems like it'd be probably a better idea for us. And then go ahead and navigate our inventory. Okay, that should be pretty much good to go. So let's get the hell out of here. All right, yep, I'll see you next time, maybe. I thought she was supposed to tell me to come to her house at night. No, I think we have to go to her house at night. Damn it. Anyway, over here, I think I was mistaken about the bomb bags. You guys recall I said a while back that I didn't want to buy a small bomb bag because we'd be picking one up later. I think I was mistaking that with the small seed satchel, which is why we ended up with 2 of them. So I do believe I might want to end up buying. We can carry 5 extra arrows for a grand total of 150 rupees. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so he's just going to be freaking out. I've taken the liberty of placing your purchases. Okay. I'm sorry if I sound kind of out of it. I've had slightly a bit of a heavy night of drinking, or night of heavy drinking, and I was not utterly prepared for the consequences. I wouldn't say I'm hungover, I just kind of have a headache, which I guess would be the same exact thing, but I don't know. I was just kind of, I don't know, just wasn't feeling that great, and I was still feeling drunk after I already had driven home at like 6 in the morning, so I don't know. I don't think that, because I didn't feel drunk when I was driving, which is weird, because I would never get behind the wheel if I knew I couldn't handle it, but I'm not nearly that cocky when I've been drinking. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I feel like I'm so much more sedated when I'm under the influence. I think you guys have probably seen that from the Plants vs. Zombies, but I do have my weird moments of like, what, or, I don't know. Anyway, we can go and upgrade this to the Iron Bow for a mere 50, oh god, I really hope I have enough for the other one. I collected a shit ton of tumbleweed, by the way. Oh, and you want to know something? You know those stupid electrical, you know, twirly things that kept killing me in the Lineru Desert? You can use your shield to knock them backwards. I had no idea. Nobody mentioned it to me yet. And I think I'm right. I think at the time of this recording, I just started uploading the Lineru Desert, and so, yeah, nobody's told me about that, but apparently everyone's been teaching me a lot of stuff about this, which is really cool, because I didn't know. Well, I didn't know, I just didn't think to try it. Apparently you can use your bug net sideways. That's always kind of nice, and amongst other things. Oh, nice. We are pretty good. Jesus, what do you need the tumbleweed for? Sacred bow, man. I'm bow, man. Yeah, and there's a couple other things that I wanted to remember. I turned off my music so I could listen to Din's Power. I was listening to Vampire Weekend. Come on, thank you. But, who could ever live that way? Alright, so, yep, just doing a couple of upgrades here. Now, once we finish Fletch's side quest, we'll get some gratitude crystals from him, and then we can go ahead and most likely, what can we do? We can do something else. We do a minigame with him where we can get a piece of heart. It's really annoying because it centers around using the bow and arrow, as well as the fact that it's inconsistent as hell. Ooh, wow, we can actually do this. Ooh, ornamental skulls. Not gonna work. I think we're gonna need some for this one. Oh, never mind. Apparently not. So you can now hold 10 rupees, 10 arrows. So how you guys doing? My name's Ellison Cruz. It's been kind of a while since I've recorded this last. I don't know. I feel like I've been trying to like just get up to record this, and it just has not been working because my sleep schedule is so off. Like, I would like wake up like the other day. I woke up at like 7 o'clock at night, and I looked at my phone and I was like, oh sweet, it's 7 o'clock. At least I'm getting back on track to having a somewhat decent sleep schedule. And then I was like PM, and I was like, oh my god. And also, apparently, I guess I'm moving to the greater rural suburban area of Seattle next week, or a couple weeks, 2 weeks, in the beginning of October. So that's gonna be kind of a fun thing, I suppose. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Right now, we're doing a quote-unquote test run. And so I'm just gonna bring like all my systems, my guitars, and that's it. A couple changes of clothes and stuff, and I'll stay there for a few days because the living situation, as it stands, is the woman I'm living with. Yes, I'm living with a woman. She's gonna be out on pediatrician duty, which is basically a children's nurse or children's doctor. She basically gets $800 a day. Like, she works $80 an hour or something like that. It's something ridiculous. Or no, $100 an hour. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. And she stays out, and she goes for a couple months because of the improvement to your sword. You can now use it. Oh, thank you. Oh, we can locate treasures now. Okay. So thank you. Thank you. I really needed to know that. So that's actually kind of a cool little facet if you really want to find him. He's like, yes, I'm going to pay no attention to that at all. And so I'm going to go over there and watch your two kids. Because they're going to school and they live like right next to the school, so it's no big deal. I'm just more or less there to make sure they don't die and kill each other because they are fucking at each other's throats like millions of hours a day. So it's just something that might be a little bit fun, and plus it's really cheap. I get the entire downstairs. It's kind of awkward though because I have like 2 bathrooms right next to me, and they're not the only bathrooms. It's just it's just not in a very, not somewhere I'd really feel like living. My room is pretty small. There's only one TV, and it's next to the room that I sleep in. And if I wanted to bring my TV, which I really want to, I don't think I'd be able to put it in my room unless it was really awkwardly situated. And by the time you guys see this, all of that will be done. Even if I uploaded, I'm uploading 1 a day. I think that's enough to ask of you people to watch. Wow, we can actually get this. Okay. Well, that was really lucky because I try to check up on things before I start upgrading willy-nilly. So, and in all honesty, this could probably be done off screen. I'm sorry for showing this. I recently watched a Ret Supre video where it was like YouTube's Got Talent. I don't know what they decided to call it. But basically, they streamed and they called in a bunch of people to show them an episode of one of their LPs, see why they're failing, and they kind of do like a live critique of it, which is really cool. And I was watching them and I was starting to think, it's like, okay, what if one day I did this and they were talking to me about doing my thing, like I was on their Skype call and then I sent them like a video of Skyward, or it's like I'm trying to think of what I'm doing wrong, quote unquote. I don't know, it's just kind of one of those things where I'm just like, well, okay, but now that that's done, we can go ahead and get the hell out of here. So yeah, it was actually really interesting seeing a lot of people's like reactions and stuff, because they would see them critique it live, and that's something I would be interested in doing one of these days. I don't know, it'd be kind of fun. But like that right there, doing those upgrades on screen, that was like a major fucking no-no for them. And it's not like, I need to like preach to the choir from them, in order to actually feel like I'm doing all right, because what I'm doing now, I'm perfectly fine with doing. If I wasn't okay with, how I was doing commentary or whatever, then I wouldn't do it. It's something I literally can safely say I wouldn't do it. And why did I go up here? I need to go to sleep so we can finish off Fledge's quest. And then we have to go off to Beatrice's house so we can visit her during the day, go back to sleep, visit her at night, and then go back during the day again and talk to Fledge again. So they're going to force us to do a bunch of stuff. Hey, Pippin, how's it going, buddy? My little man. All right, you're looking pretty upbeat lately. That's the spirit. I wonder what's the cause of your uproarious, joyous occasions. All right, it's like, you know what? Zelda can just piss off for all I care. You know what? You're an asshole. Okay, let's get out of here, shall we? So yeah, in case, like, he will always be talking about Korean or whatever if we, like, made them fall in love. But Pippin doesn't deserve love. He's an asshole. Did you see how he talked to his mother? And something that pisses me off is, like, when kids, like, totally, like, bitch out their parents, or at least their mom in particular, because it's like, seriously, man, you got, because you got to think they do so much for you, and it's, I don't know, it's just so much. It's like one of the worst things you can do in terms of disrespecting a human being is like disowning your mom or whatever. And the way he spoke to her that evening, I will never forget. It's like, first things first, son, you're grounded forever.